Paul, you run your own leadership coaching business. Kind of one big question that was concerning me was whether people are born leaders or whether they can actually be created as leaders after that.
Okay. Well, this question's been around since the year dot, and I have a view on this which is quite strong. I think that, like any talent, leadership talent is something that tends to be anchored in a gift of some sort. With leadership, it tends to be a gift of being able to relate to people and be able to see future vision with a great deal of detail and sort of emotional connection.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, there is a degree of talent involved in leadership. However, we can't always find the most talented people. And so I think that we have to recognise that the nature-nurture debate is somewhat irrelevant, because if you're looking at developing people and helping them to move on from things that have held them back in the past, you only have to look at the nurturing part, because the nature part is already taken care of. You can't change that. So I think the two things fit together. If you want to recruit really great leaders, look for talent. Look for people who are naturally good at leadership, and then develop them until they are exceptional. And I think really that's the answer.
Have you come across people who have actually turned out to be great leaders but actually didn't realise that themselves in the first place?
Yeah, loads of times. And the reason for that is this. If you have a talent, then doing what you do with that talent is easy to you. It doesn't seem to you like it's special. So therefore you don't think of yourself as a great leader or a great musician or whatever. You just think, this is what I do. So often people don't recognise the gift they have until it's highlighted to them.
What would you say is the one thing that people could or should do, or some common thread through the consultancy work you're doing, that people could become better at leaders in their business? Okay,
well, I think leadership for everybody, whether they are a natural leader or not, is a journey. It's not something that you can go on a short course on and then you're suddenly a great leader. I think it's about being prepared to examine yourself, look at what you do really well, look at things you do a lot better, and focus on your strengths, focus on the things that enable you to connect really well with people, things that enable you to communicate and lead and persuade people, and focus on those things. I think if you try to fix all your problems, all your deficits, if you like, then you're going to have the least amount of success.
Paul Crittenden, thank you very much.
Great pleasure.